Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Tuesday morning. It's the second day of January 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the Home Weather Office. And as I look out the window of the Home Weather Office, a lot of clouds out there. I do see a little spot of blue, a little bit of fog in the valley, some low clouds, some higher clouds streaming in. Later on today, we are going to see some rain. For most areas, it'll begin after dark. And we'll see a moderate rain go through during the evening hours tonight, as well as some snow in the Sierra. That's likely going to be the biggest thing. You know, we haven't had a lot of snow in the Sierra so far this year. And as a matter of fact, later on today, the DWR will do the first official snow survey of the year, and they're going to find not much snow. The snowpack is less than 30% of average for this time of year, so those numbers won't be very good. And we will add to that tonight. And the biggest issue here is the fact that it's going to get colder, it's going to get snowier, and while we're not expecting feet of snow, we are expecting enough snow that there'll be chain controls, and we may even get some snow down to 4,000 feet. It is going to get colder as this weather system rolls in, and we haven't had snow down to 4,000 feet yet this year, which is also a bit of an anomaly. So here's how it all looks from above. These are the high clouds streaming in. There are a couple of showers on radar way up here, but for the most part, these clouds are pretty harmless rolling in. Here's the low out here. Here's the colder air with it, right? And here, this is the colder air. And so it says this band rolls in, colder air, that will get the rain. The moisture isn't all that abundant with this, which is why we're thinking maybe something in the range of a half an inch of rain in the valley. Some areas less than that, about a quarter, and the foothills will do a little bit better. But yeah, not a big rainmaker, so we won't see any major issues from it. It's just going to rain tonight. And then for the most part, the rain will be gone by the time we get into tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a somewhat showery day. Let me show you what some of the models are thinking. I'm going to show you the 12Z HRRR. So 12Z, that's 4 a.m. our time. So this is when the rain is looking to start. This is at 5 o'clock. And that's Sacramento County right there. You can see the foothills are dry. The Sierra is dry. If you do need to travel through the Sierra today, all the daylight hours are dry. So again, this is 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's dry in the Sierra, it's dry in the foothills, but it is raining in Lake County. It's raining maybe into Marysville, but certainly into Solano County and the Bay Area, and now getting rain into Monterey. But areas like Tuolumne County, Twain Harte, all of those areas are still dry at 5 o'clock. A couple of hours later, this is around 8 o'clock this evening, then it is raining up and down the valley, starting to get snow in the Sierra. So I would say we'll get chain controls maybe as early as 7 o'clock, but likely after 8 o'clock we'll see chain controls, and then you'll find slow travel through the Sierra. Watch how the snow level drops as we go through the night as that colder air comes in. See that change? In the snow level here, and then watch as we go through the next couple of hours on this run, the snow level drops. So Pollock Pines, let's say, or Arnold at 4,000 feet, you'll start with rain, but then during the night, and this is around 11 o'clock tonight, then we're starting to maybe get the snow down to 4,000 feet. So we'll see, and for those of you that may be chain installers, yeah, you may start off around 6,000 feet and then be scrambling down the hill down toward Nyack on Interstate 80 for the chain controls. Maybe even as low as Baxter for the chain control point. All right, this is Wednesday morning. This is Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Lingering snow in the Sierra, but the best snow has happened. And for the valley, Wednesday is going to be one of those days, just kind of a couple of hit and miss showers that'll dissipate as we get into the afternoon. This is midday, and then into the afternoon, everything dries up. So we are expecting some nice snow up on top, maybe 6 to 10 inches of snow up on Donner Summit, and a couple of inches of snow down to 4,000 feet. And while it's not producing feet of snow, at least it's producing some snow, and then we are dry into the day on Thursday as the system goes by to our north. That isn't the only chance of rain we have for this week. We're also eyeing chances on Friday and Saturday, but those are looking weaker and weaker, and I'll show you the GFS, and I'll show you why. So this is Thursday, and then this is the system that we were looking at on Friday. We may have to take it out of the 7-day forecast. I mean, this is even weaker than the last run was. So yeah, as you can see, this is just a line of rain that tries to come inland and it falls apart. There may be a snow flurry in the Sierra on Friday afternoon, but that would be about it. And then on Saturday, this one also had been looking promising. This is actually Saturday evening, So either late afternoon or evening is when we're looking at the chance of something. So while our forecast has been calling for some rain on Saturday, this is Saturday around midday. So if you have outdoor plans or Sierra travel plans, that's okay, because we expect anything that we're going to get to probably happen in the evening on Saturday. But even this is only about 1/10 of an inch of rain, but it could bring a few inches of snow because it's going to be very cold. So let me show you why it's going to be relatively dry. And for that, we look at the precipitable water out here in the Pacific. And if you have not seen this before, so this is California, here's Alaska. So we're looking all the way out here in the Pacific, and we're looking for these areas where you find significant moisture. Areas of green have a little bit of moisture, but nothing really great. So this is, what we're having tonight. So as you can see, yeah, we get some rain, but it's not like you have this nice stream of moisture that you have out here. So let's go through the next couple of days. This is our dry weather on Wednesday, Thursday. And you can see this line of moisture stays offshore. And instead of getting this line inland, instead we have dry north flow on Friday. And the air stays very dry, which is why we're probably going to have to take that rain out of Friday. And then this is the wave that comes through on Saturday night. Again, you can see there isn't great moisture, and as it drops down from the north, systems that drop down from the north tend to be very dry. So we may see 1/10 of an inch of rain in the valley. We'll have to keep an eye on just how much snow we may squeeze out of this. We may get powder, but it may only be like 6 inches of powder. So that's why Saturday is likely not going to be that great. The best snow we're going to see might even be happening tonight. So traveling over the Sierra during the daylight hours today, okay. Later on tonight, expect slow travel, trying to get up over Donner Summit. We all know the routine. Chain controls, it takes you double the time to get over the summit to get to Reno. So keep that in mind if you're planning on traveling on 80 tonight or tomorrow morning. I think as we go through the day tomorrow, eventually we'll get those chain controls lifted, maybe for the afternoon, but Wednesday morning we'll also likely have chain controls. And then maybe the next chain control would be on Saturday night, but we'll fine tune that over the next couple of days. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. It is Tuesday, so that means at 8 o'clock tonight there will be the first Facebook live chat of the year. That's at 8 o'clock over on Facebook. And and of course I'll be on TV at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. So make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.